My father, Antonio Vargas, immigrated to the United States in hope of trying to find a better lifestyle at the age of 17. His family was extremely poor. His father died when he was 3, which meant that he was primarily responsible to take care of the family once he was of age. With the responsibility of being the only man in the family, he decided to immigrate to the United States in hope of finding a stable job that would help provide for his family. He began saying, "My life in Mexico lacked lots of resources, abilities, and money, which led to no jobs. The money that they paid us was not enough to survive, so I asked my mother to give me permission to move to the United States. Over there, they paid you much better, or so I heard. That is why I came to the United States, to work." He had to leave his home, properties, and family. Having to travel alone and illegally was the toughest part for him. He came to the United States with no knowledge of how to speak English. He got involved in a special program called ESL that taught him how to speak English. When he first moved, he lived with his uncle. He also got a job working in the fields, which then led him to the opportunity of receiving a visa. After a couple of years of living in the United States, my father received a job working in the construction industry. He also received a citizenship, which meant that he could legally live in the United States. My father was now in a good position to bring his family over to the United States. He brought over his 2 sisters and mother. My parents met at a wedding in 1988 and got married in their 20s. They had my older sister a month before their wedding. Many years later, they had my younger brother and I. Their marriage lasted for 12 years until he decided that it was his destiny to move back to his beloved home and to continue accomplishing his dreams in Mexico. Ever since he moved back, he's worked as a mechanic, an owner of a store, as well as the owner of a bus company, but most importantly, as a father. Still today, I visit my father, my 2 loving half-siblings, and stepmom in the astonishing island of Ensenada, Mexico, where I get inspired by seeing him accomplish more of his dreams than ever imagined.